Okay, in this video, let me do some examples. Um, so here we have this indefinite integral, the square root of 2x minus 1. Now, remember if the function we have is the square root of x, then we can use power rule. We can just use power rule because we just need to rewrite the function into x to the power of 1 over 2. Now the n is 1 over 2. However, here is we have 2x minus 1 inside the square root. Therefore, we cannot do the power rule. Here we need to use substitution. Let's see, in this case, what should we let be u? Right, we should let u be 2x minus 1 because 2x minus 1 is under the square root. Okay. If I let u be this term, then we take the derivative of both sides. When I take the derivative on the left-hand side, the derivative of u we write in terms of this, into this way, du over dx. Now this is very important. I saw some students when they do this, they miss this term dx. You don't want to miss this term dx because if you don't have dx, how can you substitute this dx in the integral? So remember, the left side is always du over dx. And the right hand side, we take the derivative to this function with respect to x, so we get 2. Okay, once we have these two things, now if we solve this equation for dx, so we multiply dx on both sides and we divide it by 2. So when I say solve for dx, we want to isolate dx. Because I want to know which term should I use to substitute for dx. So dx equals du over 2. Okay, now let me go back to this integral and to do the substitution. So first, the 2x minus 1, this term is substituted by u. And the dx, this term, is substituted by 1 over 2 du. If I rewrite this function, it will be 1 over 2 times the square root of u. We can write as a u to the power 1 over 2 du. Okay. And if I pull out this constant, for this integral, we can solve it using power rule. So we have a u to the power of 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 over 2 plus 1 plus a constant. So this is 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 plus this constant. And u to the power of 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2, this we can write as 2/3 times u to the power of 3 over 2. So these two are cancelled out. So we have 1 over 3 times u to the power of 3 over 2 plus c. Okay, and at this point, don't forget to do the last thing. The next thing is to write u in terms of x, because u is 2x plus minus 1. This is 1/3 times 2x minus 1 to the power of 3 over 2 plus c. Okay, we can verify this result. Okay, so I will show you, if we take the derivative of this function, the result will be the square root of 2x minus 1. So say I have a function like this. This function is a composite function. And in this composite function, the outer function is 1/3 times x to the power of 3 over 2, and the inner function is 2x minus 1. The derivative of the outer function is 1 over 2 times x to the power of 1/2, and the derivative of the inner function is just 2. So the derivative of this function capital F this is 1 over 2 times gx to the power of 1 over 2, which is 2x minus 1 to the power of 1 over 2, and multiplied by the derivative of the inner function. Now these two are cancelled out. So the derivative of this function capital F is 2x minus 1 to the power of 1 over 2, which is equal to the square root of 2x minus 1. That's why this shows that our answer is correct, because this is an antiderivative of the function square root of 2x minus 1. Now, let's take a look at this, the second problem. So, I would like to think about here, which term should we let be u? Here, we should let u be x to the 4th plus 3, because this term is raised to the power of 2. Now, the reason we don't let x be u, because if we let x be u, this is like we write everything in terms of u. So this doesn't make this problem be easier. We just literally change everything into another variable. Okay, and we didn't change by doing this, we didn't change the function. Okay. Now, if u is x to the 4th plus 3, and du over dx gonna be 4 times x to the 3rd, and to solve this for dx, we can have dx is du over 4 times x to the 3rd. Okay. Now in this integral, x to the 3rd and x to the 4th plus 3 is replaced by u. So we have u and square, and dx is replaced by du over x, 4 times x to the 3rd. Now, they are 2x to the third, which we can cancel then. So the function becomes u squared times 1 over 4. So the integral becomes 1 over 4 times the integral of u squared du. And the antiderivative of this function is u to the power of 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. So we have 1 over 12 times u to the third plus the constant. And since u equals x to the third plus 3, this is 1 over 12 times x to the fourth plus 3 and to the power of 3.